Cancelled.
Schweezy.
This is from Business Insider. The circus around Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg's much-vaunted fight is getting even stranger, with suggestions the bout could happen in the Colosseum. The circus around the potential fight between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk is getting even stranger, with claims it could take place in Rome's ancient Colosseum. TMZ reported Friday that Italy's culture minister reached out to Meta CEO Zuckerberg to suggest staging the much-hyped contest at the legendary venue, and then Zuckerberg passed on the message to the UFC's Dana White, whose people contacted the senior Italian government officials, according to TMZ. Around the same time the report was published, Musk tweeted, some chance fight happens in Colosseum.
What?
He also linked to a scene from the comedy film Monty Python's Life of Brian, which depicts a fight in Jerusalem's Colosseum, adding, need to work on my endurance, and shared a Latin phrase that translates to, the stars incline us, they do not blind us. So it seems that Tesla's CEO could be eager to bring this much-hyped bout to one of the seven wonders of the world. Zuckerberg is a noted fan of Roman history, having spoken about his fascination with Augustus Caesar, and may have even chosen his cropped hairstyle to emulate the first century Roman emperor. Someone's just being a dick, dude. It's still uncertain whether or not this fight will actually take place, with Musk's mom repeatedly trying to call off the fight and his dad calling it a no-win situation for Elon in an interview with The Sun. But then the world's richest person held an hours-long impromptu training session with the podcaster Lex Fridman on Tuesday. And White previously told TMZ both billionaires are dead serious about the fight after he spent an hour and a half on the phone with them. The Colosseum was hosted some concerts in modern times, like Elton John's in 2005, but that only took place outside the walls due to the venue's ancient conditions. Although ongoing restoration work means there could be a larger events with the arena itself, with accommodations up to 80,000 spectators in Roman times. The BBC reported that it will have a retractable stage floor when restoration is completed later this year, which the Culture Ministry said would allow for concerts and theatrical performances. Meta, the Italian Ministry of Culture, and a UFC spokesperson did not immediately respond to insiders' requests for comment. First question I have is, it is Sunday, July 2nd, as I am recording this, and this comes out July 5th, so right after that. Elon Musk fight still occurring. Let's go here. A cage match between, we're just making sure some chance Mark Zuckerberg fights happen in the Colosseum. Chance Mark Zuckerberg fight in the Colosseum. Probably in the Colosseum. So, okay. As far as everything I'm looking at here in, from Google, looks like the fight is still on from when I'm recording this. I thought I heard the rumor that it was off, but they're both dead serious. And, first of all, yeah, the Colosseum, I thought it was actually a working theater still, and the only reason I know that is because of the Lizzie McGuire movie. Because they had the end concert. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Like, they had that final concert at the Colosseum, so I thought it was an actual thing. It is weird that, like, the arena itself can probably still hold events and stuff like that, because in my mind, I think that, it's like something, a monument that's part of history. You still like tour around and shit like that, but at the same time, you want to preserve everything in a way where it's not just going to all fucking break and shit like that. So the Colosseum is somewhat interesting itself, that it can still work as a, spectator thing. It's like, but like there's shit like you probably should replace, and then there's a lot of electricity and electronic stuff like speakers and other shit like that you have to add as well. Now I know itself, like if it's a live sound thing or whatever, like you build up, you have extra stuff that you'd bring, or whatever, but things are different about that. But we're all interested in Elon and Mark Zuckerberg fighting. Now Mark Zuckerberg is just weird. And he did make Facebook, so he does deserve some hate, but like he doesn't outwardly do bad things. I guess he could be a bad boss at Meta or whatever the fuck, But Elon Musk is, his fucking autism makes him insufferable. to society, and people, like, he tried to come across as like a genius, but like in reality he's just like a rich like a spoiled rich kid, you know. And so it's like this dude's just kind of an asshole, and he's like, and how terrible Tesla can be to its employees and shit like that. And basically how terrible of a human being Elon Musk is as well. So he's shitty, but I am super interested in this fight though. And so they said they're dead serious. I'm curious about things you have to do to prepare for a fight for two people who are not athletes, but they're both billionaires or gazillionaire. I don't even know how much money they have, and so they can definitely afford to hire trainers and shit like that, you know. And you know, they could just do drugs. Like, you have the money, you could just get a bunch of drugs. That would be hilarious if they both roided out. And to be honest with you, if both Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg started just going on a full regimen of steroids, like the kind that just really let you go. And like, why do we not like steroids in sports? Because it makes it an uneven playing field. But if everyone in sports took steroids, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal, you know? And so I'm really wanting both Elon and Mark
feel like a woman, a real woman.
Come on, Mark, don't be stingy.
To just use steroids, become like super aggressive. Would we be interested in a fight to the death between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk? Because I'm not saying no, that I'm not interested in watching them fight to the death. If both of them agree to it, if both of them agree to fight to the death, I think it'd be okay. It's kind of like fight clubs in prison, you know? If like everyone's consenting, you know, let them do it, you know? Let the security guards gamble and shit like that. And, you know, if you're a good fighter, then you get treated, and the security guards treat you better in prison and shit like that, you know? It's a good motivation, and maybe some time off too, you know? But that's the thing, though. If, like, someone's a really good fighter, we're going to keep you in prison, so that's the bad part. Anyways, though, that's a lot of talking on my end. Thank you for watching this clip.